1, 2, hello, it's the one, the only Coach Flo, back at it again. And this is your first time stop by the channel. I appreciate you for checking out Generational Investors. Another episode that we continue to invest in ourselves, build up our dreams, and power. All right, so by the time this jam-packed video is over with, I hope you consider hitting that thumbs up, hitting that like, hitting that subscribe. And I want to start by with the verse of the day. Verse of the day comes from Philippians 4:19. In it states, God will supply all your needs. I want to say it again. He will supply all your needs. Whatever you're going through, whatever life is thrown at you, just know that He got you. He gonna supply everything that you need. If you're struggling with your mental, you're struggling with financial, if you're struggling with your physical health, your mental health, definitely your spiritual health, He got you. He got you. And no matter what happens, He knows what's best for you. Okay? He has a plan for you. I want to say it again. He has a plan for you. No matter what you go through, good, bad, ugly, all things work together. I know it might seem like the world is ending and it's everything, bills are piled up, rent due, mortgage due, food, credit cards, car payments. He got you. All you got to do is trust and believe. He knows what's best, and just know that at the end of the day, that all things work together. So He will supply your needs. Just trust Him. Just believe Him. All right. So I want to ask you: do you need extra money? Are you looking for some money? If the question is yes, this video is just for you. Now, I have a list of side hustles. I always have said in previous videos, I'm gonna say it again. One stream of income will not do. Okay, one stream of income, because we are trading our time for money, and no matter how much overtime you put in, things are expensive. If you have kids, things are expensive. Doctor visits, credit cards, mortgage, rent, food, everything. Okay, so consider these side hustles I'm talking about today. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor, but I'm here for you to be empowered, to be informed, and to be educated. All right, information will change your situation. So I'm gonna get this game kicked off. The first one, consider delivering food. Okay, like food. DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub. Consider delivering groceries. Okay, there's somebody who is sick and shut in and cannot get out the house. How about you be a blessing to them and go deliver some food to them? Okay, there's so many different types of food delivery services, like I just described: DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, just to name a few. And start to use that as far as if you're looking to pay off something, okay? Because we all need to pay out things, different loans, different credit cards. Consider this is the first one. So if delivering food, groceries is not for you, just wait, I got more. Starting a blog, okay? If you are a good writer or you are a good editor, consider starting a blog. Okay, there's a community just for you. Okay, I'll say it again, there's a community just for you. So considering starting a blog. There's numerous of people always looking for someone to write papers for them, essays, especially if you're in college, all these different reports that professors are looking for you to do in this day and time. And so consider starting a blog. Your voice matters. Okay, believe it or not, your voice matters. And so it's something that's really your passion about. So consider starting a blog. Moving on to, how about you, for those coffee drinkers, look at making coffee, a Baptista. Okay, for those who love the Starbucks, hey, pick up that part-time job at Starbucks and pick up a few hours, get a few couple $100s, and that few couple $100s actually can go a long way, especially if you already have full-time working somewhere. You can just pick up some few hours maybe on the weekends. Okay, so think about, for those who love making coffee, hey, take that part-time gig at Starbucks and become that coffee maker. Okay, moving to the next one. If you know some skills, if you know how to teach something, how about you consider tutoring online? There is so many different ways besides Zooms, because that is still around, believe it or not. During pandemic, everybody was on Zoom, but you have Zooms, you have all the Google, all the different type of Google search and the Google software that's applied to Google Chats. So tutoring, you know your stuff. Let's say you know you're good at math, if you know you are good at science, if you know you're good at teaching music, if you know you are good at like a makeup tutorial, think about tutoring online, teaching somebody the skill set that you have, because there is somebody that would want to learn from you, and you can you can charge whatever that you consider a reasonable amount for tutorials online, because there's always somebody looking to be taught a skill set, any type of life coach. You are a person who real passionate about something and you motivated about something, you become a life coach. So tutoring online, and that is another way you can start that side hustle. Going to my next one, this is styling hair for all my women out there, all the girls out there who love doing hair, doing braids. How about you do that on the side? How about you start that side hustle, that side business? And there's so many different ways you can do it, and then you can just scale your clientele and start small. Okay, start small. If you know you're really good at really braiding hair, if you're really good at any type of style, that there's so many different styles now for women nowadays. But if you know you're really good at it, consider you starting that side hustle, and before you know it, you can step out of your 9 to 5. Moving on to my next one. For my women who love to do makeup, okay, my makeup women, all right, all the different types of makeup, that makeup lines, and there's just so many of them. If you're really good at it, you definitely can make a side hustle out of it. All right, so you got different type of artists and different type of actors that's always looking for someone to do makeup. And if you don't know any type of entertainers and actors, you have family members, you have friends, there's someone who can really doll your face up, and they know what they do. They ain't just like going through and trying to figure it out. They actually know how to really keep you looking good. So consider becoming a makeup artist, and that right there can lead you into a good direction if you really take it serious. All right, we're gonna switch gears and go into the number 7. How about you rent out your car? Okay, so they have Turo, they have all types of services that you can use your car for, and that can be extra money back in your pocket. Do you hear what I'm saying? Money back in your pocket, because some people don't have vehicles, and so how about you become a blessing to them and you rent out your car? Okay, you rent out your car, your vehicle, your truck, and utilize that. Right? So Taro and some of these other type of businesses will pay you for you renting your car. Who wouldn't want to do that? Okay, so you have to go through all the different stimulations and requirements, but that is another way to get some extra money in your pocket. Next one, renting out your space in your house. So whether you stay in a house, whether you stay in an apartment, condo, loft, you can rent out your space. And when I mean rent out your space or apartment, it's Verbo, it's Airbnb. There is so many ways you can do it to get extra money in your pocket. Okay, depending on where you're from, there's different types of entertainment that comes to your city. Especially if you're from Houston like me, there's always something going on in the city. Every day. Not just the weekends, but every day. But if you want to say, okay, well, I can just, if I'm not so busy throughout the week, my schedule is packed throughout the week, you say I'm going to just do it for the weekend, you can easily make $250 to $500, if not more, because they have concerts, they have festivals, they have carnivals, they have different type of musicals and plays. It's just different things, entertainment that comes to your city. And when entertainment comes to your city, you have people visiting. So who will want to rent out your space, apartment or house or whatever it is, to visitors who come to rent out your space? So that is definitely something to consider. Just Airbnb it, Verbo it, and that's actual passive income that you create, especially if you continue to do it over time. Okay, so we talking about passive income. That passive income will eventually lead you out your 9 to 5. Okay, especially if you continue to be consistent. Consistency is key. All right, remember that consistency is key. Moving on to, for those who got RVs. Okay, you have RVs, rent out your RV. That's another way. You have people who travel from state to state, city to city, and you can rent out your RV. And a lot of people have downgraded because of inflation to rent out their RVs, okay, and renting out their houses, renting out their apartments and lofts. So consider rent out your RV if you have an RV. Okay, we're going to move on to, we're almost halfway there actually. We're on to buying and resell stuff. So you have eBay, Etsy, you have Amazon. You can buy and resell so many different things out here when it comes to technology, when it comes to like decorating, like home and good type models. Etsy has numerous of so many homemade products that you can buy and sell and resell. Okay, and people really do make a living out of buying and resell so many different things. So you have the different types of games out here. When I'm talking about games, I'm talking about game consoles. You have furniture, bedding. You have all types of tools, lawnmowers, buying and reselling. So it is things that you might not consider to be valuable to some degree. Some people do know what they're doing when it comes to buying and resell, but there's so many things that's probably lying around in your house, in your apartment, that you can buy and resell and you can actually make money off of. So just look around your closet, look around your garage. There's so many things that you can buy and resell. So consider that. Shoes, all my shoe lovers, think about that. Buy and resell that, okay? The J's, the Nikes, whatever shoes that you are rocking, you can buy and resell that. All right, so shout out to all my handy people out there. Shout out to my bro, G the Yard Man. Consider being handyman, all right? Handyman work. All around the house. It is so many different things that you can, if you're good at it, if you're good with your hands, consider that, okay? Not everybody is good with their hands, but if you're good with your hands, if you Mr. Fix It or Mrs. Fix It, Mr. DIY, Mr. DIY or Mrs. DIY, you can put up a TV. Consider handyman work, okay? That is definitely is something you can do, not just on the weekends. That's considered really every day, depending on how good you are with your hands. You good with your hands, you can change oil, you can change the tire. Consider that's handyman work. You can hang up stuff, you can fix up stuff, you can board up stuff, different things around our houses. When it comes to fixing up fencing, okay, when it comes to fixing up like the landscaping, okay, so handyman work, Consider that. All right, and then moving on to my next side hustle, babysitting. Okay, you good with kids, you good with babies, consider becoming a babysitter. All right, get paid for that because you're really good with it. You love kids, you like kids, and you want to take some time to pour into the next generation, and you want to be a helping hand to that single mom, that single dad, or that family that wants to take a date night. Consider babysitting. Okay, consider babysitting. All right, so moving on to my next side hustle, dog sitting. All those dog lovers, shout out to you. Okay, dog lovers. How about dog sitting? Okay, you don't like babies? How about dog sitting? You can watch someone dog while they out of town, while they go out for dinner, whatever it is. Dog sitting is definitely something that you can consider. All right, and you are still a dog lover, and you say, I just don't want to just dog sit. I want a dog walk the dog. Okay, walk the dog in the park, walk the dog around the neighborhood. People get paid for walking dogs. Believe it or not, you can dog walk. That's another side hustle. Money in your pocket. All right, money in your pocket. And then my next side hustle, TaxRabbit. All right, so TaxRabbit is like the freelancer. Okay, these are, you good with your hands, you good walking dogs. It's so many different services that's offered on TaxRabbit. You find someone that is really good at whatever you're looking for, whether it's around the house, if you looking for someone to do some chores for you, a maid, house cleaning, someone to babysit. TaxRabbit has all that, and they have the profile, they have the information that you need, the star ratings. Okay, so it gives you a profile, it gives you kind of a background knowledge, background check on who you possibly could hire to do some type of odd-end job. TaxRabbit. All right, TaxRabbit, and that could be you. And then, like myself, how about you start that YouTube channel? It's been a desire, it's been a passion, it's been a motivation for you to start up something, and people have been telling you, and you've been reading about it, you've been praying about it. Consider starting up a YouTube channel. Okay, all you have to do is have a smart device, and everyone have a smart device, whether it's an iPhone, whether it's an Android, whatever it is right at your fingertips, and get you the ring light and set up a good backdrop, or just get a good lighting and just press record and talk about something that you're passionate about. Okay, so that's what it is about YouTube. Okay, so you passionate about something, like I'm passionate about financial literacy and investing, and so whatever you passionate about, you can start podcasting, YouTube channel, something to consider, or any other social media platform, TikTok, X, IG, Snapchat, things like that. Okay, so content creator, if you consider. All right, so, and if you are good with pictures, this one's for you. Photograph. All right, become a photographer. All right, so you good with pictures, you good with taking some good lighting, or you good with taking some good types of photos of the beach, of family, of friends, of birds, or whatever you really enjoy taking pictures of. Consider being a photographer. Right? People definitely get paid for being photographers, especially when you have birthdays, and it's birthdays every day for somebody. There's weddings and there is graduations. And shout out to all the class of 2024. That's what I'm talking about. Keep up the good work. From high school all the way through college, and all the way from pre-K on down. All right. Shout out to all the graduates. All right. I have a lot of graduate cousins and who are graduating. So shout out to you. Proud of all of y'all. All right. Proud of all of y'all. Moving on to washing cars. Hey, you good washing cars? You good washing your own car? Consider washing family members' cars, friends' cars, neighbors' cars. Start your own wash, working car business, detail business. Okay, that's that side hustle. All right, so if you want a mobile detail or you want a mobile car wash, consider going to someone's house. Or like I said, you can find a local vacants gas station or get with the clerk at the gas station and see how can you start up that side hustle, because there's always somebody that needs to get their car washed or whatever vehicle wash. Okay, so whether you want to be a mobile car wash, or you can find a spot, invest in a spot to start your own car wash. Okay, that's something to consider. And then there's power washing. All right, so whether you know somebody or has a neighbor who need they house wash, need they sidewalk, they need their driveway wash, consider power washing. All right, those are some skills that definitely you can acquire, and if you're really good at it over time, you can take that and actually start your own business. So power washing. And then to round this thing up or round this thing off, you are good with freelancing, check out Fiverr. Fiverr has, it's close to TaxRabbit, but this is another search engine that if you have some type of skills, whatever skills it is, you just good with your hands, you good with building things, if you good with teaching things, if you good with just learning things, consider Fiverr. Fiverr is for all the freelancers out there who are multitaskers. Okay, they have multiple skills. Okay, they not just good with their hands, they good with building things, they good with teaching things, they good with different type of audience jobs. All these types of jobs that you can consider on Fiverr. Okay, so Fiverr is something to consider. And so out of all these side hustles, okay, and this was just 20, okay, there's way much more side hustles that I even talk about, but the main thing is start to invest in yourself and definitely look into getting and building up passive income, starting to get up extra income, okay, supplementary income, because one set of income will not do this damn time. So these are the skills that will pay the bills. I said again, these are the skills that will pay the bills, because if you are skilled at something and you know you're good at something, why not get paid for it? That's a no-brainer. You know you're good at something. Why just sit on your butt and just sit on a talent, sitting on the passion, sitting on a gift that God has given you, and you can be a blessing to somebody else? That's a no-brainer. Okay, so I want to encourage everyone. All right, I want to encourage everyone. If you need extra money, if you look for extra money, how about you start that side hustle? It's never too late to start a side hustle. All right, never too late. And I just want to leave you with this: God will supply all your needs. Okay, all your needs, all your needs. All right, no matter what you're going through, what you have done in the past, whatever it is, He will supply your needs because He has a plan. And so I just wanted to give a shout out to all moms. I want to give a shout out to my wife. Happy Mother's Day, my love. My mom and all the moms out here. We appreciate you. All the sacrifice. All the sacrifice. All the hard work. Because, hey, when I say that it is not easy, I know I couldn't be a mom. And so I tip my hat off to my wife. I tip my hat off to my own mom and all the moms, because you are appreciated. Never, never, never taken for granted. All right. So if you have enjoyed this episode, because I have more and I'm working on as the summer get closer and closer, I got so many different things that I'm going. It's all in my head that I'm just working on. Pretty soon I will be going live So watch out for that. So I've been talking about that. So hey, I will be going live pretty soon. So just stay tuned for that. But if you have enjoyed the episode, hit that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Like I always say, don't let no one tell you what you can or can't do, because it can happen through who? You. I'll see you in the next one.